Okay, welcome back. This is James Possible, aka DS Domination Dad, and this is more of what would you do? And of course, we're talking about trading scenarios and setups, and we're using the UOP Metatrader 4 binary option signals. Um, so this is actually trade 2 setup 2 for the Euro USD, so EURUSD, and it's a 5-minute period. And of course, as I said, I've shared before, all I'm dealing with are currency pairs here. If you have some other asset that you can use in track and MetaTrader 4, I see no reason why this wouldn't apply to it. The top of the chart has 3 signals, indicators. The first one is the 2 super signals, 2VB, the MBFX snatcher, and then the XZL countdown timer. And then on the bottom is the stochastics oscillator, which is found under indicators. In the folder, the oscillator folder is where the stochastics oscillator is. If you don't go into the oscillators folder and you just choose stochastics underneath indicators, you will not have the same indicator. Okay, so I think that's it. Let's move on. Now this is a little bit of a twist in the plot, because up to this point I had just pretty much talked about a setup and then an outcome, and this is an outcome, but it's actually a setup. So and if you have to go back to trade 2 setup 1 to see what or part 1 to see what I'm referring to, and let's move on. Okay. Oh, as far as the outcomes, the outcomes are only going to be available to members in the UOP options mastermind group. They'll also be available to those who are subscribers to my email list. And if you need to get in contact with me, you can do so through YouTube, or you can message me at Facebook, and I'm James Possible. So just touch base with me, and I'll help you set up a subscription and everything, so you can see the outcome. Because the setup's one thing, the outcome is it's like the goal. The setup is just kind of a warm up. You don't really know where everything's going, where the trade's going, with just seeing the setup. All right, here are the indicators that are set up in MetaTrader 4, and I don't know. Yeah, I think you'll notice it somewhere in the middle of this video. I did actually load the timer and set up in the first part 1, setup 1. The timer was not there. All right. So here's where we left off, and now I'm just going to fire off the video, and let's see where it goes. You can see that the stochastics oscillator is well above the 80% line, showing a definitely an overbought condition. And you can see this would be considered at this point a confirmation candle, and so we just need to watch. And if you've already decided to make the trade, then you're in this trade right now, and you're just watching for the downward trend. Looks like it's pushing down, and we'll see where it goes from here. You can see that the stochastics has changed angle. It's kind of going parallel right now, or horizontal, I should say. the signal, the 3 in the yellow circle, is still sitting on the previous candle, so we're still looking at a confirmation candle. The red appears to be growing. And it's really important to understand that this is just a process of learning and learning to understand how the indicators work that you use. And these are the indicators that I'm using. You can see that it went from red to green, and once it turned green, the indicator moved from this candle to the new candle. So now we're back into this situation here where the active signal is on the active candle, so no point in trading at this point. You would not, if you have not entered the trade at this point, you definitely would not enter it now. If you're in the trade already, this is unfortunate because it at this point it looks like it's moving against you. You should have been, if you did jump into the trade, you should have been looking for a put, because you should have been expecting a downward trend. So the candle, you would be expecting the candle to just go red and push down. Yeah, there's the timer. I got it, added it to it. So getting close to the next candle. We'll see where it goes. Just kind of sitting there right now. A little more activity. And if you watch the stochastics line, it's kind of this little piece down here. It's kind of bouncing up and down along with the price. And this is, this is why you don't trade on the signal. Uh, it's just, there's too many ifs. Our job as investors and traders is to reduce our risk, and we want to take the highest percentage trades possible. So we're ticking down here. We got a little over 30 seconds left for this candle, and it looks like the stochastic has changed. It's kind of pushing back up again. Okay, we've moved to the new candle. At this point, it would be a confirmation candle. It's going to stop it there. Okay. So here we are yet again on the same pair, the Euro USD 5-minute chart. Signal has moved up a candle, and now we have a confirmation. And what would you do now? Would you jump into the trade, or would you stay out of the trade? Why? Share your thoughts. Let's see what we can learn together and go from there. Again, this is James Possible, aka DS Domination Dad, and if you would like to see the outcomes to these trades, please just contact me via Facebook, James Possible, or via YouTube, and we'll go from there. Till next trade. Bye.